Hello everybody, my name is Hatred Elemental and welcome back to Mega Man, where we're going after Iceman. Pretty much everyone's names end with man in this series, except for Dr. Wily, the bosses, or the Wily bosses I should say. And you want to take these guys out by their heads, otherwise, well, the head will just sort of get propellers and wander around, trying to hurt you. And penguins. They're not nice. Ow. We've got spines, which will stop when they're shot. They can't be killed with their buster shot. You need weapons. More octo batteries. I've got to start naming the enemies by name, because I know more enemy types in this game than any other. So, speaking of spines, there's a particularly annoying one just there. Okay. There we go. That one's not too bad. Here's where things start getting trickier. Ow. There we go. But here's the part of the stage that makes me rage. Footholders. The biggest problem with the original Mega Man. They fly in seemingly random patterns, they shoot, and you have to make sure that you don't get knocked off, because when you are hit, the knockback does all kinds of wonky hitbox problems. And here's what makes things really interesting. Flying penguins here. Penguins shouldn't be able to fly. I hit a bullet in the air. Well, that means I've died in 2 of the 3 stages so far, and I did not mean to jump. Well, actually, I did in my mind, but I shouldn't have. Interesting fact, this is the only Mega Man game in the entire series that only has 6 Robot Masters, at least to my knowledge. Darn it. I hope this records well, because the game gets kind of slow in these areas. Here it's fine. Okay. Okay, yes. Avoid the bullets. Because bullets are bad. Keep shooting so that birds aren't annoying, and yes! Made it! Another life. Gladly. You can jump to avoid ice physics. Gladly. The simplest positioning for a big eye weave, the simplest terrain for a big eye weave scene since Cutman, and I got hit again, and it didn't drop anything, and Iceman can kill you in 3 hits, and his shots are hard to avoid, and he's just a pain in the butt. A lot of people disregard Iceman as thinking he's easy, but he's actually one of the hardest in the game. You'll see when I die in 1 hit this time. I'm dead! What'd I tell you? He only takes 1 damage, too. But luckily he doesn't do much in the way of AI. He's not much in the way of AI patterns, is what I mean to say. Ow. And you can easily get 2 to 3 hits in per pass, so it rounds out. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this episode here because it's getting to be the longest of the group. I want to keep them short. Next, we're going after Bomb Man, who... he's not too bad. Elect Man's the worst of them all, though. Wish me luck when I get to him. Until then, though, this is Hatred Elemental signing out. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, guys.